for this situation probably 100 times, but to actually put it in action, it felt good. We had a successful rescue, and now we go back and we do it again if we have to.
Our top story here at 4, this dramatic rescue of a semi-truck driver trapped in the front seat of her truck after driving off the Clark Memorial Bridge and getting stuck, dangling a treacherous 72 feet above the Ohio River. For over a half hour, everyone around the city held their breath as brave emergency crews scrambled to save the truck's driver. You can see here, they finally managed to remove the driver around 12:38 this afternoon. And thank you for joining us here at 4. I'm Connie Leonard in for Shay tonight. We have team coverage on the crash and dramatic rescue. Jose Alonso was out at the crash and saw the rescue with his own eyes. And Ian Hardwood has been talking with people who witnessed that rescue, getting their reactions. Let's start with Jose. And Jose, what an incredible sight.
Connie, what an incredible sight indeed. And let me tell you, there was a lot of nerves from the people watching right outside the bridge, but I want to go ahead and show it to you now. That truck is still dangling at this moment right off the 2nd Street Bridge is what we've been talking about all day. There were a lot more first responders during noon, but at this moment there's not as many. But earlier, again, we were talking about how Louisville Fire Department did rescue a woman out of that vehicle, and did talk to us earlier this afternoon and were able to talk to us about where exactly, how things went down. And we also talked to the person who was in that harness rescuing that woman at that moment.
She was just praying. She was praying a lot, so and I prayed with her. During the run, it just second nature. Your training takes over. Like I said, we've done it 100 times, so you just think about, everything slows down and you think about what needs to be done.
Firefighter Bryce Carden was the man hanging off the bridge rescuing a woman out of a semi-truck after a collision with several other vehicles caused this to happen.
She was thanking, thank God. That's what she kept saying, thank God. And I told her, I said, just take a deep breath, and then here's what I need you to do, because I needed her to assist in moving certain ways to be able to get the harness on right.
An entire team of 30 firefighters assessing the scene to help make this a successful rescue.
It was a team effort. Without everybody doing their job, we wouldn't be able to have a successful rescue.
It's extremely lucky. Not so much that it would detach from the trailer, but just that the entire truck didn't go into the river. This is a once-in-a-career type of thing, unless somebody here has done this many times. No, this is extremely unique.
So again, we were able to talk to those officials about what exactly went on, and they did tell us as well that this bridge is set to be closed overnight. So we're getting close to that 5 o'clock hour. People are getting out of work. If you do travel this bridge, you're gonna have to find a different way to Indiana. So, and we also did talk to the officials, and they were able to tell us that these aren't ideal conditions, but that did not stop them from rescuing that woman whatsoever. Reporting live in Louisville, I'm Jose Alonso, WHAS 11, on your side.
Jose, thank you. And the fire chief also pointed out that this crew that responded to this collision also responded to the New Lou apartment fire. And the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has ordered an emergency shutdown of the 2nd Street Bridge both ways. Right now, we have no official timeline on how long it will be closed, but LMPD has told us it's improbable the bridge will reopen before tomorrow morning. Well, we are continuing our team coverage with a look at today's big story across the river in southern Indiana, and it's where our Ian Hardwood and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton are live now. They witnessed the cleanup from the falls of the Ohio, and Ian, you're hearing from people in Jeffersonville. Tell us what they had to say.
Connie, I'm actually hearing from people on both sides of the river, and they're all telling me they're relieved Louisville Fire was able to complete that rescue of the woman driving that truck. I'm not sure if you can see it with my umbrella. I'm going to take a step to the side so senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton can give you a look. You can see it. There's a lot of emergency crews still up there and some cables already attached to the truck trailer trying to pull that off. On the Indiana riverbank earlier, we met a former truck driver who's also a photographer. He came to take some pictures. He explained that today's weather is horrible for big semi-trailers like this. So if the driver has to brake hard with these damp roads, it can do what's it's called jackknifing the trailer, and it can sling that whole truck around. While we're still figuring out the exact cause of the crash, you can see just how close this came to being a tragedy. Here's John Harris Jr. with a message for the woman rescued from the dangling driver's cab.
Keep your head up. Things happen. She'll be fine. It's going to take a little bit to get over it, but I'll learn from the experience and keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. That's exactly what John there did after a close call during his earlier truck driving career that ended up lasting 23 years. Now you can see behind me on the 2nd Street Bridge, they got that thing cabled up, but it could take a few hours before they're able to bring it back down. I'm live in Jeffersonville.